Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Saturday and we're going to do some coloring. Who have we got in here? Hi Terry Lynn. Hi Pam. Hi Sarah. How are you all doing? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you've had a bad couple of days there, Pam. I hope that you're healing well. So we're going to be coloring in this book. I haven't colored in this book yet, so I'm kind of excited. And congratulations, Terry Lynn, and thank you so much for your support in your upgrade to Fairy from Unicorn. Hi, Lisa. As well, we have another fairy as well that joined us, which is Rachel Vaudry. Thank you very much for her as well in joining us in our fairyland. Hi, Marilyn. Hi. I already said hi to Sarah, but hi, Sarah. So what we're going to be coloring today is the parrot page that we chose last Saturday. And we are going to use the Obos or the Fuyi on Amazon, Obos everywhere else, which are a wonderful set of 200 colored pencils. So I have lots and lots and lots of choices for colors. Yeah, I know. I saw that. I got the hardcover too. I like the hardcovers, but I feel a lot better with cutting pages out of a soft cover. Yeah, sometimes. Marilyn, you did a t-shirt with your coloring on it? That's awesome. So I'm not sure if this little ticker thing on the bottom here has upgraded or updated. It doesn't seem to be. I don't know how to make the little tickers update. Yeah, exactly. I feel a lot. I have always been taught that you respect a hardcover book. So cutting a page out of a hardcover book is just, I can't do it. Oh, well, that's awesome, Sarah. Well, then you get to color with me. And of course, we're going to do this in the uh, theme of the month, which is, of course, Pride. So that's one of the reasons why I chose this picture and was so happy when you guys decided that it was a good one because I can do the parrot and rainbow colors. Yeah, I avoid Michaels and Hobby Lobby and Joann's and Blick's. I try to stay away from those places, but Amazon still gets me every single time. Like Sammy has is using the Kohinoor colored pencils, and I've been looking at them for quite some time. And yeah, they're a little pricey, so I will see if I can get them open stock and buy one or two because I don't want to buy a whole set of something that I might not like. Yeah, it never happens for me. Okay, so let's get started here. Should we start on her first or the parrot first? Where's my swatch? Oh, that's cool. I like parrots. We looked at them for quite some time, but we settled on getting a couple of finches to see how well we did with them, and my dog scared them to death. So we decided a parrot might not be fun. Wishweeds, yeah. Dandelions. I had the city come to my house one year and tell me that I needed to mow my lawn because I had noxious weeds growing in my lawn, and I had dandelions growing in the lawn. I guess not. Dandelions are noxious weeds. I told them they were growing there for medicinal purposes and I hadn't harvested yet. Okay, so I got a couple of votes for the parrot first. So we're going to start with the parrot. And I'm going to start with a nice tealy green color. I think, let's see what's on the back side here. Yeah, I think we'll start with number 21. The one thing I don't like about these pencils is, even though they are fantastic colors and lots of them, they don't have any color name on them. So I can't tell you whether I'm using a parrot color or not. Wow! Yeah, parrots live a long, long, long time. So we're going to start up here on his hair, on his face, on his hair. I'm going to switch you over to the close-up camera so you can see a little bit better and my hand's not in the way. Okay. Let me know if you guys can see that okay. And I'm just going in little flicks in the direction that his feathers are. Yeah, they live a very long time. And I'm just going in to some of these darker areas with the green, because this is a darker green. I apologize if you guys can hear that thunk, thunk, thunk. It's the dishwasher behind me in the kitchen. Something has shifted and the propeller is hitting it. I'm hoping that my noise canceling headphones will actually eliminate it, but I would like to say I'm sorry if it doesn't. Yeah, that's crazy. Little finches, not so much when the dog, gets up in their faces and barks at them. Shyla just wanted to play, and I don't think they wanted to play with her. She's a big girl. Hi, Yvonne. I am good, thank you very much. Thank you so much for joining me. This paper is really smooth. There's not a, doesn't feel like there's a lot of tooth under the pencil. I can feel the tooth with my hand, but under the pencil it doesn't feel like there's a lot of tooth. We will have to see with blending other colors in. Okay, I think I've got the dark green areas in. I'm going to go in with, I think, number 18. Where are you? I don't think I put them back in where they were supposed to go. Yeah, it should be this one. Aha, it is. And I'm using my cute little tiny sharpener. I have put a link on the community page for this cute little sharpener. In case anybody wanted to be enabled. And they're only like $4. Thank you so much, Terry Lynn. Yes, to all of our lurkers, lurk away, and thank you so much for joining me. So I'm just filling in the gray areas with this number 18. And extending it out a little bit. Hi, Katrina. Thank you for joining us. All right. And I'm going a little bit outside of the gray areas so that I have something to blend into with the next color. All right, and then the next color I'm going to use number 52, which is a bright green, as soon as I find it. Where are you? Should be this one. Nope. This one? Yep. Hi, View. No, I don't. I'm horrible. I am, I have tried to do it, and I'm just horrible with it. When I do color and chats, I don't usually pick the colors first, and I really should. But when I do color alongs, if I know that you guys are all going to be coloring with me, I will try to pick the colors first so that I can put a banner up of them. Thank you all very much for hitting that thumbs up. I appreciate it. Oh my God, that dishwasher is going to drive me crazy. Okay, let's have the music come back on. There we go. Maybe then I won't hear it so much. Hi, Tracy. How are you, sweetie? I'm so glad you made it. I have missed you. I hope you are feeling better. Hi, Della. Yes, happy Saturday to all those people that it is Saturday. And happy Sunday to those that aren't on Saturday. So, just so that you guys know, of course, as I explained, probably I think Wednesday, we did put into effect our memberships, and I have done all of the memberships now. So there is three memberships, three membership levels. We have the unicorns, which is $1.99 a month, and we have the mermaids, which is $2.99 a month, and we have the fairies, which is $3.99 a month. And of course, there's all sorts of different perks with each one, getting better and better as you go up the scale. And we have a special Sunday coming up. If you remember, on Wednesday we were talking to Lisa about Color Pocket. So I actually got in contact with Delane, who is the lovely lady who created Color Pocket and one of the artists who draws for them. And Lisa is also an artist that draws for Color Pocket. And we are going to have them on the show. Oh, yeah, it can be hard. Absolutely. And it can be frustrating too when your body's fighting you with something that you enjoy doing and want to do. But I was so happy to see your post in the Facebook group. So if you want to, of course, join the memberships, you can do so by hitting the join button below the video. and it will give you all of the information about the memberships and the different things that are available. And I do believe I need 1 or 2 more members in order to have another emoji, because you guys get to have special emojis. And I was able to put another one in after the stream on Wednesday. So now there's more. Okay, I think we've got him going there a bit. I am so excited to have you on the show too. I can't wait. Yeah, I know, I bet you did. And you color so beautifully too. I just love seeing your work when you post. Okay, so I'm going to go in with a little bit of a tealy green blue color and just highlight, just enhance these cheeky feathers here a little bit. He wasn't looking quite green enough. Blue-green enough, I should say. Same with down here. Just going to outline a few of those feathers on his back here so they stand out. Because the artist has so lovingly put them in there and I covered them all up. There we go. Oh, thank you, Terry Lynn. Yes, those are all of our wonderful emojis, or emojis that are available as a member. That, and you get to watch the cute little dancing sheep. All right. Okay, so now we're going to take a little bit of red and do his little lower area there. And up onto his beak. And this one here is number 166 if you're coloring along. And then we're going to take some yellow, and I'm going to use this one. And this one is number 4. And I'm going to go right into that red. And I'll bring that red down a little bit with some orange. So we're going to grab this one here. And we're going to be using number 6. I just need to sharpen it. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. Ooh. I know you all probably heard that. Oh, I snapped a pencil. I don't normally snap a pencil. It's been happening a lot more lately. And dust it off. And then I'm just going to blend that in with the yellow. And then we're going to do his little cheek here. Or his eye area. I know this is probably not the proper colors for this bird, but color it whatever color you want to, right? And I'm just going to go in with the yellow. These are the Obos Fuyi 200 pencils. They're called Fuyi, Fuxi, on Amazon, but they're called Obos, Obos, everywhere else. Okay, so now we're going to start on his feathers. I think his body's pretty much good to go there. I'm not going to do his eye yet because I haven't decided what color I'm going to do it. Yeah, parrots are colorful. That's, I wanted it to be a rainbow parrot, and it's going to be a rainbow parrot. So I'm going to take a bit of this yellow and go into the highlight areas here on this first layer of feathers. And then we're going to take our red and we're going to do our dark areas. So the yellow is number 4, the red is number 166. And I'm just going in the direction of the little slits in the feather to make sure that I get that feathery look. Well, that's what I'm hoping for. Is a good, nice, colorful bird. To represent the rainbows of pride. So I'm just going over it all with the orange and just lightly covering up that yellow and drawing that red into it. Yeah, I like parrots. A parrot would probably be good for me, although, it might be bad as well because I talk to myself a lot. So a parrot might not be good for me. And just going back over some of the highlight areas. Get that yellow showing up there. All right. So the longer feathers down here, we're going to start with the red, and then we're going to go into some purples and that sort of thing. So I'm just going to start down here in these shadow areas with some red. Go down the spine of the feather. Hi, Bobby. Oh, you're not late, hun. You're never late, as Emily says. So I'm just going through and just doing the really dark areas with this red, all the way down to the tips. And then we'll blend most of that red into purples. So if it looks way too red to you, don't worry about it. It's going to be blended into some purples, so the red will diminish. Oh, yeah. It's a hardcover book, so it's I'm going to I'll move the screen down, so just give me a second. Here, I'll move ya down. That's as far down as that's going to go. Okay, so that's the best I can do. Well, Pam, try to get some sleep. Yes, absolutely. At 3:30 in the morning, you should be sleeping. Like I tell Tammy when she comes in. What are you doing awake? Get some rest, Pam, and feel better soon. All right. Just making sure I've got enough of the red in there. And then I've got all the feathers. All right. Now I'm going to take a reddish purple. So I think I'm going to take number 191. Let's see. I'm looking at this 157. It's poking out at me, so I'm trying to see what color that is. I hate it when I haven't used them enough to... No, that's way too pink. Okay, so let's go into the purples. Purples, purples. There we go. All right, so we're going to use number 67 first. Which is a reddish purple, almost red, but almost purple at the same time. Oh, did I miss somebody coming in? So I'm just going to go with this reddish purple, which is a little bit redder than I thought it was going to be, but that's fine. And I'm just going to fill in those little divots where you see the feathers split. And bring that shadow out a bit. Okay. Sorry if my hand is in the way. With it being in a book, I can't turn the page. I guess that's one way to stop me from turning page. Putting a hardcover book. Alright, now we're going to get a lighter purple. So we're going to go with 165. It should be right there. Sharpen it. Try not to shake you all up. Alright. Now I'm just going to go in with this really light purple and blend everything in. They're the obos. Also known as the Fuyi, Fuxi, on Amazon. All right. So what I'm doing here is I'm just going over everything with the lighter purple color and blending in as much of the darker colors as I can. And then once I've done that, I'll go back over it with a bit of a darker color and put any shadows or whatnot that I've removed back in. And I know that's counterproductive because I've already done them, but it adds to the color, the depth of color, in my opinion. That's how I feel about it anyway. They're pretty good. This book does seem to be a little less toothy than the printer paper that I'm used to coloring on with them. But they seem to be layering just fine. I actually really enjoy them. I even bought a special bag just for them that has their name on them from AliExpress. I'm not too fond of the bag, but it keeps them contained. That's all that matters, right? Now I'm going to go in with number 92, which is a much darker purple, if I can find it. Should be right here. There's 91. That must be on the next area here. I know, I should have pulled all the pencils. I'm terrible with it though. I thought about it, and then I just didn't do it. Number 91 might work. No, it's too red. It should be. I must not have put it back where it belonged because that is not the pencil that should be there. That's fine. I'll find it at some point. So we're going to take number 96 instead because, yeah, I didn't put 92 back where it belonged. And that's the only thing I really don't particularly enjoy about pencils that only have the numbers is sometimes you lose a pencil. And I'm just outlining the other feathers in the shadow areas again, just to put that depth back in there. And I'm going all the way up the inner feathers as well, just to give that little bit of definition. Yes, it's the 200 set. All right. Give this folded feather here a bit of a shadow. And what this does is it just gives that definition a little bit more into the purple. I'm just winging it. Can you tell? Pun. It's very punny. Oh, well, that's awesome. Yeah, I really enjoy the pastellos. I like those. And I like the fact that I can match them up exactly with the Holbein pastels. Pastel colors, not pastel pencil. Pastel colors. So if I use up my Holbein, I have backups. And they work really nicely with the Faber-Castells. I was really impressed with how well they worked with the Faber-Castells. Okay. Yeah, they do. They work really, really well with the polys. I did I think one coloring with them recently. I have not tried the pastellos with the Prismas. Personally, but if anybody else has, you can definitely let me know how they worked out. I don't use my Prismas a whole lot. I'm gradually starting to integrate them into pencils that I like, but it's a gradual process. It's a love-hate relationship with me and Prismas. There's some days that they like to work for me and some days they don't. They work really, really well on the uh, Coloring Heaven book magazines. I did this one of Sarah Kay's with them, and they worked really well for that. So I'm just going over it with the blender pencil and just burnishing it. And I'm using the Caran d'Ache blender stick. And it's getting kind of short, so I am so thankful for the wonderful person that sent me a new one, because I go through them like they're water. I love these things. I just use them on everything. Alright. So I think there's his tail feathers. And show you what he looks like so far. I think we're getting pretty far pretty quick in this one. And I haven't used a ton of pencils. I'll switch you over to the main camera for just a moment so you can see how he looks. Don't want to tip you too far. Yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with Black Widows too. Artezas, I've never had a problem with my Arteza pencils, or Arteza, or however it is said. Um, but yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with the Black Widows as well. Alright, so there's our parrot so far. We've got his wings to do and his claw. I have always had a preference for oil-based pencils, so using a wax-based pencil sometimes to me can be a problem. I squish them. I squish them good. I make messes with them. Oh, I can't remember it. I don't know if I put one in. I know I did for Faber's and for Caran d'Ache, but I don't know if I did Obos. Hold on a sec. No, probably didn't. I will have to do that. I thought I did. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I prefer the oil pencils for those types of details too. Yeah, I like my Pablos. They work really well for that sort of thing. Yeah, exactly, Della. It's an interesting pencil, a completely foreign pencil to me. Like I said, it's a love-hate relationship with them because I would love to use them and I love the way that other people use them. Um, and I love the way that it looks when other people uses them. However, yeah, I can't get the results that I want out of them. So I'm using number 18 and I'm just going down top of his wing here with just a thin layer of it. Yeah, the Prismas are and I had the hot spell last week when my AC was down, and all my pencils did that. They just mushed. It was like, oh no. I had mushy pencils. Yes, yes, absolutely. I keep watching them and I keep going, I wish I could do that. And I can with most, I can get the results I want with most pencils, but sometimes those wax-based pencils, I just have troubles with them. Just sometimes. Sometimes it's not so bad, but sometimes I just really don't like the results. So, like I said, love-hate relationship. I love the way they look and the way people make it look wonderful. I hate the way it turns out for me. Yeah, I didn't take any classes, so I didn't have to deal with obsessed teachers. Otherwise, I probably would have had a different perspective of them. Yeah, they are really good for flicking. So I'm just going around the little feathers with the 176 and doing the shadow areas. Blending in that light green into the medium green. Yeah, that's exactly it, Bobby, is it's a learning curve. It, and it takes time to figure out those little nuances of new pencils. And and that's the way it is with all new pencils, is you have to take the time with them, and I just haven't had the time with them yet. I should really, pick them up and color more with them and get used to them and figure them out. The last picture I did with them made me mad at them, so they've been sitting in the corner. Alright, now I'm just going to go back over. I'm going to go through with the light green now. And just bring that color up. Exactly, exactly. And that's the thing, is finding the right pencil for the paper is difficult sometimes. Like I said, on this paper, it just doesn't feel as toothy as I'm used to with these pencils. So I'm not sure how many layers I'm going to get out of them. It seems to be okay for 3-layer blends. I haven't done anything more than that yet. Well, down here I did a 5-layer blend and they did okay, so. I'm really in love with those Caran dashes though. I need to get more of those. I need more of those in my life. Well, nice. Hi, Rosario. What kind of pencils are those? Thank you very much, Ashley Colors, for subscribing. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. So I'm just extending that first feather line down, and this one here I'll extend down as well because I messed up this one. Oh, Bobby, thank you so much. Can we get a exclamation point love in the chat for Bobby? Or, of course, you can, if you are a member, do your hypes as well. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think I know which ones you're talking about. Another YouTuber that has been on the channel with me, Davissa from DJ's Colorful Escape, has reviewed those on her channel and she really enjoys them. So this one feather here is going to be green because I messed up here. So in order to make him even, happy accidents. So now we're going to go in with the darker green. And try to correct the mistake I made. Alright, now we're going to grab our yellow green. Okay. And crisis averted. Oh, well, that's good, Bobby. Well, thank you so much. I can definitely buy a couple more Caran d'Ache for that. I like the Caran d'Ache. Those are spectacular. Alright, so now we're going to do these feathers here in the red and then these ones here in the yellow orangish colors like these ones. And then of course these ones we'll do in the purple. So I'm just going to take my red. First I'm going to take my yellow and do the highlighted areas. So the lighter areas. And these ones here we're just going to do purple because these ones are hidden. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Okay. Such a cute sharpener. Alright. Now I'm just outlining the feather with the red, going into it a little bit. Now this is, pencil is really sharp to get that fine line. That dishwasher is going to drive me crazy. I could take the pan out, but then I'd have to wash it. The dishwasher does such a better job of it than I do. I'm going to switch you back over to the close-up because, yeah, you guys can't see anything that I'm doing. Sorry about that, guys. switched it over so you could see what I'd done and then forgot to switch it back. Don't worry if it looks too red. You're going to go over it with some orange and some more yellow so it'll tone it down quite a bit. Alright, now we're going to go in with the orange. Yeah, it is. It's just a wonderful little sharpener. It's this one, Rosario. It is on the community page. There is a link for it on the community page, as well as on my Thankful Thursday video from this week, because some lovely person sent it to me. It's almost the same as the doll. It's just mini and it's so cute. So now I'm just going in with that orange that we've already used, number 6, since I didn't tell you. I am the worst. Alright. So I'm just going to go back over it with the yellow a little bit. Make sure I've covered up all of those highlight areas. Alright. Okay, so I'm just making sure that I've got the red toned down a little bit with the orange. Now just remember, we will be going over that a little bit with the dark purple as well, the same as we did down below. So if you're finding that your lines are a little bit blurry, don't worry about it. The purple will bring out the line a little bit better. I ordered mine off of eBay, from a little store on eBay. I got completely lost on the Pastello website as well, the actual store site. So I ended up buying them on eBay. You can always do what I told you to do, Bobby. It's a little deceitful, but it'll, it'll keep you out of trouble. I guess no Holbeins for you. Um, Bobby, if you can hold on a sec. Um, I do believe I put the store that I bought them from in my Pastello video. If you're able to. Yeah, yeah, it's your Holbeins. You'll get them one way or another, right? Oh, sorry guys, I had to adjust myself. I had to stand up for a second and adjust my legs. They get stiff. And thank you very much, Bobby. I'm going to sharpen this. Okay, so is that the um, Polish one, or is it the one that I used off of eBay? She's having troubles with the Polish one, so. Yes, they sent it with tracking. Um, they sent it with tracking. I purchased it with PayPal, and it took less than 2 weeks to get here. And they do come from Poland. It is a Polish store that I bought them from. And they were well packaged. They just had one little dent on the box, but it didn't affect the pencils at all. And I do believe that I put the link for the eBay store in the Pastello review video. If I did not, just check the community page after the stream and I'll post it in there. So I'm just taking that medium reddish purple and I'm just going around the edges of the feathers. And doing their little ticks. Okay, great. Thank you. That's great, Rosario. Thank you very much, Bobby, for linking that. Yeah, I had troubles with the actual Pastello store that was linked before because I couldn't figure out how to get it to speak English to me. So I got frustrated with it. That and with overseas things like that, I do prefer to use my PayPal because I have that PayPal insurance. So if anything horrible goes wrong with it, I like being able to get it fixed as quickly as possible. And that's great, Marilyn. Thank you. Okay. I'd like to get at least the bird done today, so we've got about half an hour left, so I think we'll get the bird done. And maybe a bit on her. This may be a two streamer. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. No, you can't because I'm out of screen. Sorry. Yes, they definitely are wonderful tools to handle those issues. Like when I buy anything from AliExpress or Wish or anything like that, I use my PayPal because they will get rid of and take care of any issues that you have without having to bicker with the merchant. Okay. Yeah, yeah, they do. Um, they're wonderful that way. You know, if they make a mistake, they definitely do it quickly and fix it. So, no problem at all, Yvonne. You know that's the joys about YouTube is it's always recorded and you can watch it anytime you need to. I have not, Rosario. I did not know that was a thing. I have the square pastel ones and the square regular ones, and then the Marco refines or Renoirs. I also have the refines somewhere around here, but I didn't like them much, so I may have to dig them out and give them another try, but I wasn't overly fond of them. So just going over it with the light purple now. Is that in focus for you guys or is it out of focus? It may just be my eyesight. It looks out of focus to me, so. Yeah, that's what they were for me too. Well, they were 17, but the shipping was 16. They've gone up a couple of dollars in price for the product, but the shipping's the same. And I'm just doing this really loosely. I'm not being overly particular. I just want to get the light purple down and then I'll smooth it out afterwards. Because I'm going to go over it with another layer after I put the darker purple on. It would have been in May. I do believe it was in May. If you go to the playlist and just go to Fun Stuff Friday playlist, it might be easier to find it. Because I do try to put them all in their playlists. Thank you, Marilyn. Alright, now I'm going to use the dark purple. Oh, grab the wrong dark purple. That's the ready purple. I'm going to use it again soon, but I'm going to grab the dark purple. Which is number 96. And I'm just going to go in and add those shadows in. Well, where we are right now, thank goodness, it has stopped being extremely hot, and we actually have some nice cool weather with some rain. And thankfully, my air conditioning's fixed now, so I'm not dying. I was. It was really hot here for over a week, and of course, that week is when my air conditioner decided that it was going to have a temper tantrum. And that's all it was a temper tantrum. We had some wildfires here last year, and I think all the soot and everything else got into the air conditioner and clogged it up, and the air conditioner had a temper tantrum because there was nothing wrong with it. It just needed to be reset. It just decided, nope, I'm not working. It's too clogged. Wash me. Of course, we had it fully intended on having a service guy come out this spring. Because we didn't have it done last year because of COVID. Oh dear. I'm sorry, Marilyn. But it cooled off here and it's going back and forth from sunny to rainy. Although I must say that I think my pencils kind of like the heat. They worked so much better when they were warm. Trying to keep you all in screen. Concentration, concentration. I get that way when I'm trying to draw straight lines. I'm really bad at drawing straight lines. Yeah, I was able to get it to talk about the pencils and whatnot in English on the Polish site, but I wasn't able to check out in English. So I didn't know where I was needing to put the card number or how much it was actually going to cost for shipping and whatnot. That was the problem with the Polish site that I had, was that it didn't switch over to English for the checkout process, which was frustrating. That's cool. Yeah, I see commercials about it all the time. I just keep on forgetting to use it. I think I downloaded it. I just keep on forgetting to use it. And I don't think I downloaded it on the new computer, so I might have to do that. Oh, that's cool, Yvonne. How much are they on Amazon Germany? And I don't know if they would ship to the US from there. Bye, Lisa. Thank you very much for stopping by. And I can't wait to Get you all on screen with Delane and talking about the color pocket. All right. Cool. I use honey a lot because it's endorsed by my credit card and PayPal. All right. I think that's good enough with the dark purple. I'm going to put a little bit more down here on the tips of his feathers. Okay, so now we're going to go back through. I'm not sure what that is in US dollars. Yeah, it won't let you post a link, and it hasn't told me. It hasn't asked me to. Oh, of course. I'm top chat party of one. I was in top chat. No wonder why I'm not catching everything as it goes through. I was wondering why I was missing things. I am silly. It's like, okay, why am I not seeing things for a while? Because I'm in the wrong chat. Because you're a dork. It's all right. I don't mind being up in the corner all by myself. I have a self-imposed corner. As long as I'm allowed to take my crayons with me, I'm good. Hmm. And was that also on your guys' Amazon, Yvonne? Because I don't think I've ever seen that. I have the neon set. It came with a set that I purchased, but I like my brute funers. I didn't know they had a pastel set though. Another one that I think can use some pastel colors is the Sharpira Farben. They could use some pastel colors. Very cool. I will have to look for that. Thank you. Enablers. Hold on a second while the train pulls up for me. All right. So I'm just going through with the blender pencil and blending it all in. Yeah. Yeah, my regular um, brute funers are a round colored barrel. I'll have to look at them and see if they have the same colors in them as my 168 set. All right. So now we just got this side of the feathers to do. I'm going to try to move it over a little bit and take a sip of coffee if I have any left. Yes, exactly. Full set syndrome has hit me. Hold on a second. The train is about to run me over. Oh, that was good. All right, so we're going to take the reddish purple. I'm terrible with full set syndrome. Oh, and of course, Amazon doesn't help. They sent me a email telling me that the ink tents were on sale. But I resisted because it wasn't a huge sale. It was only like $3 cheaper. So I resisted. I'll wait until Prime Days. And hopefully they'll have some good color pencil and art supplies on Prime Days. They didn't last year. Yeah, I'm not overly fond of the black barrel ones. But I think everybody knows that. Me, it's not hoarding, it's collecting. I don't hoard art supplies, I collect them. That's why my Monday video is called Collection Mania Monday, because I collect. I don't hoard. Yep, always collecting. When I hear hoard, I think of the TV show Hoarders. It's like, yeah, no, I'll collect things. It's all nice and neatly put away where it belongs. It's not all over the place and messy most of the time. Although there are some days I look at it going, what have I done? How did it start to look like that? And then I spend the day, sorting through it and playing with it and putting it all back away. Oh no, you're perfectly fine, sweetie. I used to call it a hoard too, and then somebody told me, well, do you enjoy it? Is it a mess? Um, is it just stuff all over the place that you never touch? It's like, no, I use everything I have. Not all the time, but I do use it. And she says, then it's a collection, not a hoard. Now, if you had it all piled up all over the house and didn't use any of it and just, kept it just because, then it's a hoard. It's like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Because I used to call it a hoard all the time too. Until a friend of mine said, yeah, you're not a hoarder, you're a collector. And it made me feel so much better about myself and my collection. Yeah, definitely gotta not shop on your birthday, that birthday month, that's for sure. I'm not allowed to shop on my birthday month or on Christmas. I'm not allowed to shop on Christmas, Valentine's Day, or my birthday. It's an agreement me and my husband came to when we found out that, yeah, we're both hard to buy for because we buy each other stuff all the time, or we buy ourselves what we want when we want it, if we can afford it. So, yeah, we both figured out, okay, we're not allowed to buy ourselves anything during those months so that, the gifts can actually be given. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Money doesn't exist anymore. Goes in one hand, out the other. Now, if I can get paid in colored pencils, I'd be good. Okay, so let's do his foot. I'm going to start with a little bit of red. Okay, my parrot people out there. What color are their claws? Are they like black or something? Their talons. Okay, thank you, Sarah. Unless they're dug into somebody, and then I guess they're red, aren't they? Yeah, exactly. That's what I do too. He has full access to my wish list. All right, what's this one? That's 79. I think it's this one that I want. Um, yeah. Oh, so I've got number 38. And that's that. All right. What color should we do his eye? Do this part here black. It's going to enhance the line there a little bit. All right. Nice. Okay, Della, no problem. I'm about to actually finish up here. I have hit 2 hours, and I don't want to keep you all from the other wonderful, wonderful streamers out there that are starting up at this time. Okay, good. I'm going to switch over to the main so you guys can see what he looks like. And there is our parrot. I know it's not complete rainbow colors, but by the time we're done with the entire page, it will be a lovely rainbow. So I just want to, of course, say thank you very much for joining me. For all of those wonderful people that have joined into the membership program, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. For our higher members that do have the perk of members only streams, I was thinking Friday nights for those. So I think Friday night after Emily's stream, I can pop in and you guys can all join me because I will pop in with the same program that I used for the Color Along with Tammy. And, if you are a Fairy member, you can join me in that live stream and just hang out and color and chat and do whatever. So that will be at 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Fridays, right after Emily's stream. No, absolutely. Thank you so much for actually spending the time with me. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much, Rosario. Thank you, Bobby. And if you guys want to come and hang out with me during those Friday night streams, just hit the join button below. Of course, the Fairy members are the ones that are normally invited to those streams. Sometimes I'll invite the entire membership group. So if you want to join with the membership, just hit the join button below and go through and look at all the different perks that are available. There will be newer perks added as I go along. Those are just the basic ones that I could absolutely promise at this time. Thank you very much, Sarah. I think he looks pretty cool. All right, guys. Excuse me. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you all very much for subscribing, being members, hanging out, and just enjoying the day together. Always remember to relax, color, and stay safe. Again, I'm going to thank the members and all of my subscribers. You guys have a fantastic day.